Security operatives foil attempted jailbreak in Kano. An attempt by some inmates to foment trouble and escape from the Kano Central Prison, Kurmawa in Kano State was foiled by security operatives. According to reports, the incident occurred when condemned inmates numbering about 150 staged a protest pushing for officials to allow them to consume illicit drugs and use other items such as mobile phones smuggled into the facility by yet to be identified persons. Some sources claim that the inmates were protesting against the poor quality of food they were served for iftar, Muslim breaking of fast, despite a befitting arrangement put in place by a popular philanthropist. Spokesman for Kano State Correctional Center, Musbah Lawal Kufar Nasarawa, said the mayhem was not as a result of food, but that the inmates wanted officials to allow them consume illicit drugs, you know that means, and use mobile phones smuggled into the facility for them. Musbah said the command's controller Suleiman has set up a committee to investigate how the illicit items, and handsets were smuggled into the facility. He said, was it through the food they brought to the facility that the items were smuggled into the facility, or how? So the committee wants to investigate who and how, whether it's those who bring in food or the staff members who smuggle in the illicit items. So they staged a protest that the items be returned to them, which violates the law. But as we speak, normalcy has since returned to the facility. Meanwhile, it was gathered that it took the intervention of security personnel to foil the jailbreak and restore normalcy to the facility. All right. So yeah, I don't know how things are getting smuggled into prison systems, but I guess it is what it is. A good job and well done, as it is their duty for the security operatives to foil the protest and the attack that was staged by the inmates to escape, and of course they didn't. That is good, but again, I think that the issue of food, I think, is something we should not ignore. Of course, they want to talk about the drugs and phones and all that, but the food, I think, is a big thing, especially if obviously Kano is a Muslim state, and of course they will be fasting, and if you're not giving them proper adequate food that will be filling for them. Yes, of course they're in prison for something they've done that is wrong, however, does not mean you're gonna have to maltreat them. So yeah, it just is what it is. So yeah, another comment, our first comment here says, the Kano State has asked no sufficient security personnel in ever prison and public gathering, no more suicide bombers or gunmen attacking police carelessly. Someone says, UGM, they break prison, Aboki won't break prison. All right. I don't know what UGM means. Would anyone want to give that in the comment section? Someone says, Arawa youth hoping that Bureau, the change operator funding Boko Haram are there in prison. They want to break them out. ESN terrorizing the country. I don't know how that even correlates. Someone says learners, just learners. I don't know where you're trying to go. Are you saying learners in terms of the attack that they did? I mean, it's 150, and except there are more of the police people there, but not gonna lie, it's a bit embarrassing. Like 150 people and you couldn't do it. So I guess this person is saying learners in terms of, wow, you guys cannot even stage a proper, escape route and all that. Someone says, as Nigeria is collapsing around us, let us remember how we got here. Roll call of the promoters of failure in Nigeria. Here are some of the prominent names that help send Buhari to Aso Rock. Okay, this person listed how many names? 71 names. This person really came with receipts. They really did. Okay, 71 names, and the person then puts the list of atrocities that Buhari had done and what and obviously the consequence of that. This person put a whole new essay, which we're not going to read, but all right. I guess this person's coming from an angle of how we got here, because again, the leadership of Buhari has made everything absolutely worse, which is obviously evident to see. And yeah, it is what it is. Somebody says another lopsided argument made by Buhari. A list. Okay, that doesn't make sense. So yeah, I'd raise another comment. This comment is very long. When they learn, if you want to free yourself in this zoological zoo republic, invite UGM. Okay, I'm now very curious as to who UGM is. Who? I'm so confused. Like, because everyone is saying you guys are learners. So who do you want them to replicate, emulate? Who do you want them to learn from? I don't understand. So yeah, someone says criminals want to free their brothers. Okay. I guess that's what it is. But again, if you know what UGM is, please put it in the comment section below. So yeah, the jailbreak attempt in KANO, bit. I don't know where they got the energy, especially as they're fasting. I would assume it is a very populous Muslim state, so it's not surprising that this would go on. So yeah, it's obviously very sad. I mean, I don't even know how. I mean, I see the picture here of the facility, and I'm just like, is this is this what? Yeah, it's very sad, very sad. Somebody says, if no be UGM, no be original. Let me actually see a reply to that. Someone else says in reply to that, saying them they learn work. What are they learning, and who is UGM? You know what? I might as well just search it up. So in reply to a comment that says ESN terrorizing the country under this post, somebody says, I can see how you are made to be stupid. Okay, this is gonna be like a whole other beef. The person replies, I think you have brain tumor. Just look at yourself. Again, don't come for Nigerians. Okay, Nigerians don't have shame. They will come here and embarrass you. So then they put the person's picture that said ESN terrorizing the country and said, just look at yourself, and then put a cow emoji. Again, it's the violence for me. At this point, no one respects each other. Everyone in Nigeria is just frustrated. And again, if you're gonna come here and add to the frustration, yeah, it is what it is. And then someone then edited the picture, another picture of the person who said ESN was terrorizing the country under the post, saying, put the picture in the person's hat. The person is Muslim because it has, or actually not Muslim. The person is Hausa, so has the hat. Says, please don't blame me. The cap on my head has rendered me senseless. Again, Nigerians will come for you. They do not care. It is what it is. Put what you think about this in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.